got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting no licks in the band. Legacies.
Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. It's me Marwa, kiyani. I hope you all are doing well. So today our topic is COVID-19 by linking it to the steps of solving biological problems. So first of all, we are going to talk about what are the biological problems. So basically, biological methods or biological problems are the scientific methods in which biological problems are solved, is known as biological methods. Biological methods has plays an important role in scientific research for almost 500 years. So basically, we use biological problems or biological method to solve any sort of biological problem. So biological problems contain 6 to 7 steps or methods. We come to recognize the problem, then we have to make observations, and then comes the hypothesis, and after hypothesis we have deduction and we have experiment, and then we just gather the data, and we just may say that as a theory, because when an experiment is cleared and everything is correct, so then it becomes a theory. What is basically coronavirus? So coronavirus is, if you talk about the recent issues, so this is the one of the recent problem these days which is spreading very quickly. So first of all, we are just going to start with the how to recognize a problem. We are just going to move with the COVID-19 and by linking it to the biological problems and methods. So first of all, the first point is to recognize a problem. So COVID-19 has emerged from Wuhan, China, causing symptoms in the people similar to those of SARS. So it was clear that this virus started from China. So what is basically this virus and how it spreads? So now we have two questions: that what is this virus, that what is COVID-19, and how it spreads. Coronaviruses are the large family of viruses. To the observations, so we have two types of observations, which are qualitative observations and quantitative observations. So in observation, we say that it has spread very quickly in America, China, and other countries as compared to Asia. It has caused a lot of deaths, and it is observed that the people who suffered through SARS and MERS don't have COVID-19. So now we are going to move on to the third biological method, which is hypothesis. So in hypothesis, we can write that COVID-19 has not been destroyed because it changes the shape of its antigen. That's why it is not possible to make antibodies. So what is antigen? As we say that coronavirus is having a crown, so those crowns, or we can say those spikes, are the antigen. And our cells, our white blood cells, they just detect their shapes of the antigen and then they make antibodies. But what happens in coronavirus is that it is a very clever virus. It changes its shapes of its antigen, and then the antibodies doesn't work. So no vaccines have worked on coronavirus. There is another hypothesis that in underdeveloping countries they are having more polio vaccines. So that's why there is less population being affected by coronavirus. Now we are going to move on to the experiment. So it was tested and it is being tested till now, and they have done many experiments and they became failed. So worldwide, doctors are trying to make vaccines, but still it seems impossible. Recently, they thought to take plasma of the people who recovered and inject it in the people who are affected by coronavirus. But still, this even didn't work, and they said that preventions are the best thing. So preventions are better than cure. So now we are going to move on to the last and final step. As the coronavirus, the vaccines, the observations and the hypotheses and the experiments are even being done now. So we don't have a specific theory for this virus, because no vaccine have been made till yet, so we don't have a proper result. But we can somehow say that in theory we can say that till now they didn't discovered any vaccine. So they suggested that the areas that have more tuberculosis, it has less cases of COVID-19. So the final thing is to stay at home, to stay safe, and wash your hands and avoid shaking hands. So these points should be given more importance. And these were the biological methods, and we link that to the COVID-19. So we have to be very careful while just dealing with other people. Try to stay at home, to stay safe, and remember being your prayers. And thanks a lot. Bye. I hope you learned some new things about this virus, and you learned how to put them in biological methods and how to solve these problems through the biological methods. So I hope you gained some new knowledge. Thanks a lot.